All right, here we go, guys. This is part three of. See, I'm going to take a different way. I'm considering when it's going. This is part three. Well, I mean, part two of the broadcast, but part three of the UCLA dash. And as you can see, they are really, really, really far behind. I mean, it's 68. They've basically got a long way to go. I mean, they need $59 to at least tie. So hey, Vicky, welcome in. Yeah, that's yeah, they got 3 hours to do it. So that's and with it being a Tuesday night, it could be a big challenge. So well, we'll see. All right. Right now we got a $5 Kroger shopping order. So that's what we got right now. I'm taking it right down the street here.
In 400 feet, turn right onto Serrano Road.
It doesn't help with these cars parked over here like this, but it's okay. All right. I will say this, though. UCLA in 87, they did have someone who shot a lot of three-pointers to help them get in the tournament, and that was Reggie Miller. And, of course, we all know that Reggie Miller became a Pacer and did some miraculous stuff for the Pacers in 94, 95, and even on the time they got to the finals. So anyway, all right, let's go and get ready to drop this off, and let's get three started here. Let's add to the 68. It'll be 73. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, this is going to be a should be interesting. I mean, they got to hope that all they can at least do is tie. So yeah, someone ordered from Kroger. All they wanted was a little drain cleaner, so I went and got that for them. And it's so nice that people are out walking and riding their bikes today. So we just got to be careful and make sure that they don't get in the middle of the street.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West.
I mean, it's unbelievable that it's 54 degrees here in the early part of January. That's very unusual. Very unusual for this time of year. Usually when you're talking about January, you're talking about 30s and 20s, not 50s. Yeah, sometime in this town, you really got to wait and make sure that they stop. Hey, King Benjamin, welcome in. Yeah, appreciate you joining. Thank you.
Turn right onto West Point Drive.
Got a Kroger.
West Point Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's right here. Just park behind this one car and walk it up there. So, hate to see someone have to use a drain cleaner.
Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
All right, but we got to go and make sure we take care of them. I know someone who who's in that business that would help her, and that would be Dashing Maverick. All right, well, let me go drop this off. Be right back. Okay, well, that we start out there with a little, with a $5. So maybe that'll get the ball rolling. Still nothing from Uber yet today. But of course, I just started this round, so Uber better be picking up the pace. Haven't heard too much from them recently, so they need to get with it. time to hear some of those Uber dings again. Here's the some. I gotta go. Well, I'm trying. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. But welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Let's try to get back in here so we can get some looking live today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not so interested in the live. I'm just interested in how the performance is on the dash for this particular team, because Fran Dash Phoenix picked this team, you know, to win the tournament. And right now, the way they started, $68, you know, 60 was now 70, 73. It's not getting the job done. But the thing is, especially of late, these dashes in the evening time have been game changers, and hopefully this will be no exception. And we're going to go till 7:45 tonight, because we did the 3 hours started at the time we took the order. So that's where it will start. It's from there. I mean, when I got the ding, you know, for DoorDash, I mean, I was pretty much right there at Kroger, and all they needed was one item, and it was an item that someone shouldn't have to need, but you know, in the house, you know, we know how drains can get, and I guess we need some kind of drain cleaner to help them out. So that was a good $5 that we need to get it started. So maybe that 5 will lead to some more 5s, you know, maybe even 10 times that amount if we go to the right place. So we'll see. But got to start somewhere. First goal they got to get to, you know, if they were going to have any chance to tie a team, the first one they would have to do would be their rival, who's in, you know, who is tied with Michigan, and that's at 127. All right, guys, let's go. And then after that, the ties after that would be the 132 tie that there is with Northwestern and Michigan State. So hopefully we got to start somewhere. Someone's got to make a move. So let's. This is Tuesday. It's January. We don't know what it's going to be. So it's just really pretty much anymore the luck of the draw. Whenever it is that you are drawn, that's the hand you're dealt, and which can be unfortunate for some teams, but you just never know. I mean, every day is different. Whenever you come out here, you encounter just about anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You'll encounter something. So, all right. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick here for, yeah, all right. Actually, I don't even know where those places are that they would want me to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn it off here. Okay. Because I'm going to do this again like I did earlier today. Okay. I might do a little simulcast here in a couple minutes, guys, if I don't get anything. But there's something that I need to do right now. So see, maybe if we can help Uber out a little bit. Since I haven't heard from them, I think I'm just going to go on ahead and do this like I did earlier today. So let me go ahead and do it. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, and we're going to do that. Okay. All right, now we need to, now I need to reinstall it. So, okay. Did that earlier, and I ended up getting some orders finally. But yeah, we'll have to probably do it again, and to see, because I mean, this is unreal. I mean, you know, we got an order from DoorDash. What do we got? All right, we got a Pizza Hut order.
Drive south, then turn right onto East Michigan Road.
Okay. I know how to get there. I just want to see. Well, I can turn Uber on here in a minute, but all right, let's go over to Pizza Hut and get that picked up. That's $7.50, and it's going 2.5 miles, so that's not too bad. All right. not too bad. I appreciate the good luck on it today. I certainly do. We got to, if that's a quick $12, I mean, that's a start. That is a start. Yeah. I mean, DoorDash was big for Illinois the other night. I mean, do they have it in them tonight too? But I think if UCLA is going to get anywhere, they're going to need Uber's help. So, but now since I got this order, then I'll go ahead and reinstall Uber, but I won't turn it on until after I get the DoorDash order completed. So let's do it. But thank you, OC Extra. I certainly appreciate the boost. Thank you. Quick $12. I mean, that's at least a start. So let's build up on it. Speaking of which, during the second round, before I even went live earlier, I was at Pizza Hut earlier, and there was a catering order because my acceptance rate is over 96%. If you're over 96%, you get catering orders. Well, I had a catering order that was from Pizza Hut. It was $15. It was a bunch of food, and it was only going 4 miles. So it was a very good order. But when I get there, the guy at the counter said, "Why are you here so early?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "This order doesn't go out for another hour." I said, "It doesn't?" He goes, "No. This order is not." I was there at 11 o'clock. He said, "This order is scheduled for 12 o'clock." I said, "Well, I showed him that I was supposed to pick it up even before 11 o'clock." And he goes, No. He said, "Somebody's got that wrong." I said, "This order is not supposed to be delivered to this customer until 12 o'clock. Whoever told you that, whoever sent you here at that time, you need to call your dispatch team and you need to get that straightened out because we ain't starting nothing until the customer says." And I said, "Okay, yeah. Oh, there's the queen. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm here at Pizza Hut again. But needless to say, called DoorDash, told them, they confirmed that the order was undeliverable at that time, so they paid me the whole $15, and I didn't have to do a thing. All right, I'll be right back. Took a little longer than I wanted, but that's okay. I mean, it is pizza. What do you think? Hey, there's Dean. Welcome, Dean. Yeah. I wonder maybe if we'll have some drama later on like we had during that...
Drive south. Then, in 700 feet, turn left onto East Michigan Road.
That we had during that Illinois dash the other night. I'm going to tell you something. That was quite a finish. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, not at all. That was one of the craziest finishes I'd ever seen. You're needing either an 8 or a you're needing like an 8 or a 11 or a 13, something like that. Yeah.
Drive west on State Route 44.
So I'm just going to go through the Taco Bell here.
Onto East Michigan Road.
Yeah. Maybe there's something like that can happen tonight, but I'll tell you what, starting with 68, their back's really against the wall. With 3 hours and it being a Tuesday night. So, but I've had some good Tuesdays before though, so you just never know. DoorDash missed me doing all the shopping orders.
Turn left onto East Michigan Road.
Yeah, the shopping orders, that's basically all I've had today. I mean, I had one shopping order that was earlier, but the problem with that one was they didn't have the item that the customer wanted, as usual, and customer wanted a refund. Well, when you get a refund, what happens? Well, you have to unassign it because a refund really hurts your rate. So, especially with the amount of items that the customer was going to refund. So, keep your completion rate at a decent level, and you can afford to do that. So, and that's exactly what I did. I mean, my overall rate took a little bit of a hit for unassigning that, and yeah, so I mean that kind of took a hit, but it's okay. Yep, unfortunately, but you got to do what you got to do. I mean, I would rather go ahead and take a hit on that than miss out on on good shopping orders, because there's a place right down here, a real good shopping order. If I don't have my shopping rate in, then I would miss out on it, and I don't want to do that, because all it takes is one big Aldi order to change everything. That's all it takes.
Turn right onto Progress.
And of course there's Kroger too, so you just never know. That was the first one I had today, was Kroger, so only one item, but
continue for 1.5 miles.
it was still $5. I mean, it was better than nothing. This right now will give me a quick 12 for the first 30 minutes. I started this at a quarter till, so that's how I did it. We started at a quarter till from the time I got my very first order. So and I went in, took care of, got the order. So it was only one item, so I decided, okay, we'll just start from there. So at least give them some chance. Oh, we got a small little bit of a sunset here. Maybe that's what. Remember, this is Fran's team. Maybe that's what it needs, is a little bit of a sunset look. Maybe that'll boost the momentum up. So still haven't heard from Uber yet. Hopefully, we'll hear from Uber tonight, because Uber's the one that is the big game changer. So. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this delivered. Let's get this done. We got to do something here. Let's make this happen. I mean, I'm more of a sunrise person, but I definitely will take this. I will take this sunset. I definitely will take it. Now to deliver this order. Okay. Well, just want to stay busy, keep everything going, at least give them some chance.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Blue Bonnet Place.
Yeah, this little neighborhood's got some names. It's got a name, like there, what you just heard, the name of some margarine. Yeah.
Turn right onto Blue Bonnet Place. Then turn left.
Spelled the exact same way. I mean, is everything better on this street if it's
Turn
named
left
that?
onto Astor Drive.
Okay.
In 800 feet, turn right onto Honeysuckle Drive.
Okay. And down here at the very end. Yeah, I hardly ever come down this road here. You're now Gold status on DoorDash the first time you've ever been in gold. Oh.
Turn right onto Honeysuckle Drive.
Yeah, when you see, I've had times like there was one time that I ended up getting gold status when I was on vacation for 2 weeks, and it took me a long time to get out of gold to get back to platinum. But that was the day I did the double 100. Yeah, that was the day I did the double 100. So, okay.
1401 Honeysuckle Drive, Shelbyville, Indiana,
right there in the end.
46176. USA is on the left.
Okay, and we'll deliver it right here. All right, be right back. Is it hand to me? Yep, it is handed. All right, be right back. Okay, I got an extra $3 tip on that. So instead of 7, it was 10. So that makes the total 15 right now. So 68 and 15 now would be 83. So that's pretty good. Yeah. At least there's a fighting chance to at least get in the bottom. Because it's not even 5:30 yet. So yeah, that's good. All right. Guess I can go ahead and turn down here to get out. But that's really nice. Sometimes those pizza orders will tip more than what it says we're doing, because the order was originally for seven, and I ended up getting 10 for it. So that definitely helps. Okay. Yeah, it took me forever to get out of gold status, because the reason why I got to gold status was because I was under 100, and it took me a long time, because that was at the time that they started. When you went under 100, then they take what you did the last 30 days and subtract from that, and every time I thought I was up to back up towards 100, well, I realized that there was a dash I did 30 days prior that was less than, that kind of knocked it back a little bit. And I had to go through that a few times before I was finally able to get back over 100. And that was the time I did the double 100. So that was nice. I got $100 on the same delivery that I went back to platinum status. So that was So that was a good double. I still have that on, from last year. See, when did I do that? Was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before. Yeah, it was 24. Yeah, I did it. It was, let's see, I believe it was September of 24 was when I did that. And that was a really exciting feeling to do that double 100. I mean, that was crazy how that was done. Again, that's one of those that that's one of those that you can't make up. You do the double 100. I mean, it's like you get 100 deliveries and 100 and your 100 to get over to back to platinum at the same dash. So I look behind me now, and I see that the sun is now orange colored. So yeah, I like that. It's looking nice here now. Okay, so now we got Uber back on. So hopefully when we get down here, we'll get some Uber offers. I'm just going to go down over here to start in the area over where, where Aldi is, just in case they decide to give me one. So that's what I want to see. Ooh, we got Dean, we got Lawrence. All right. Thank you, Dean. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the music on here. Let me go ahead and get around this curve before I do that. Thank you for that, Dean. I appreciate that. Lawrence T4D. Yeah. Let's see. He was on not too long ago. I'm trying to remember when. I think maybe a couple months ago or something. I remember that name. It was fairly recent. Hopefully he'll be back. So, because if he wins, he has two weeks to claim his prize. So, all right. Let me go ahead and get this. Get the music playing. Thank you, Dean, once again. There we go. A big thank you to Dean for that. Gifted memberships. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's get some more orders. We got 2 orders there. It's now 5:30. We're going till 7:45. That's how we are doing it. Okay, you guys go on ahead. Yeah. Okay. Since I started the dash at 4:45, by the time I got that Kroger order, all I needed was one thing. So that's when I decided to go ahead and start it and take off with it. So we're going till 7:45. So that's what we're doing here. So we still got a little over 2 hours. So we need some noise. We need some noise. And we're sitting at 83 right now. So we got still got a lot of work to do. We got to hear from Uber. It's just amazing that Uber has been so quiet lately. And also earlier, but when I did get the Uber orders, I got an Uber offer at the exact same time I got a DoorDash offer. And of course, with it being a contest, well, the DoorDash offer, it's all orders accepted. So I mean, I had to past the Uber to get to DoorDash, which I hated doing, but that's the way it is in a contest. Got to do that for everyone. So, and those orders weren't too bad either, but unfortunately, it's the way the rules work. So, all right, let's go over here. We'll sit over here by Denny's. I had 2 Denny's orders today, so maybe I'd get a 3rd one. And Applebee's across the street, might get one of those too, so you just never know. Some of those can be pretty good offers as well, especially Applebee's. All right, we'll just sit over here for a few minutes and see what happens. Well, it says here now, it says near Aldi. Well, I'm not that far from there, so now would be a good time. Now would be a real good time. All right, let's see if Roy is still on. He is. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Okay, that was, so he ended. Okay. That was from the past. So yeah, he ended his live. I gotta start with this. I don't want to do it.
Head to your pickup at Jimmy John's.
I don't want to do it, but I gotta do something. It's $3. It's $3 going like 1.1 miles for Uber. I got to do something though. I gotta break the ice. Yeah, I gotta break the ice. I just have to. Yeah. I mean, Uber maybe wants to play this game. Well, maybe they're saying, well, I'll tell you what, if you take this offer, then maybe we'll give you a good one.
Using the right lane, turn right on East State Road 44.
Yeah. Believe me, I did not want to take this, but, you know, but 3 is better than 0, so. Gotta break the ice at some point, so. All right. Gosh, I mean, you know, it's almost like a slap in the face from Uber, but I just turned DoorDash off for a minute because it's only 5:30, so sometimes you got to wait from 5:30. I'd rather have the $3 and have nothing, so maybe that'll be the start. I mean, sometimes it takes something like that to stir the pot up a little bit. So
turn left on Progress Parkway.
All right, Uber, I'll take your $3 order here just to be nice.
Turn right on Marketplace Boulevard, then turn right.
Just to be nice, I'll do it. So, ship dirty stack. Oh man, well, that would be nice right now to do a dirty stack, but I wish I could do it, but yeah, I hate taking orders like this. I really do. I mean, it's 1.1 miles, but still, it's still almost like a slap in the face, basically. At least that's the way it feels. All right, we're gonna park the Dashing Across America style. So that's what we'll do here. Yeah, we'll just park that way, so it's easy for me to get out. There we go. All right, be right back for this measly little $3 order. Yeah. $3. Well, at least it's $3 I didn't have. I gotta look at it that way. All right. Yep.
Head to your drop-off at 1424 Pride Lane.
All right. Let's see how far we're going here.
Turn right, then turn left.
Okay. All right, it tells me to stay within this area, which I'm going to do. All right. This is the time, Uber, that you add a stack on. This is the time that you do it. This is the time.
In a quarter mile, turn left on East Michigan Road.
Yep, Uber, this is the time. Because I'll turn DoorDash back on right after I drop this off if you don't give me a stack. So we still haven't had a dirty stack yet today. Of course, this is my very first Uber offer today too, though. So
Turn left on East Michigan Road.
all right. Much rather have me go this way, but
In a quarter mile, turn right on Progress Parkway using the right lane.
I think I got an idea where this is going too. Because I see that name. Is this what I think it is?
Turn right on Progress Parkway.
All right, so Uber, I'm taking this. So after I drop this off, you owe me one. Yeah, you owe UCLA one, actually. Yeah. I need to see a really good offer after taking this. That's for certain. Yeah. Come on, Uber. Yeah, it does kind of keep me in the area a little bit over here. All I got to do is just come back this way, and there's all kinds of things that can happen. So, oh, the clouds took away the sun. Hey, Dean's on TikTok now? Hey, Kaylee, welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't got into TikTok. TikTok for some reason didn't really hadn't really thought about TikTok that much, being as I'm doing this. It's Dean's alter ego. Okay. You just see the second.
In a quarter mile, turn right on East McKay Road.
See, DoorDash, I mean, if it's being up here, DoorDash just might give me a shop and deliver from this place right here. Possibly. Yeah. They might give me since I'm right here in this neighborhood, I might as well. Yeah.
Turn right on Twin Lakes Boulevard. Turn right on Twin Lakes Boulevard.
Like Loopy on live and crashed out. Oh, okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Pride Lane.
Okay, yeah, that's right down here. I think I've had this person before, and I had them on DoorDash before, I think. If I remember correctly, I think they were a shop and deliver up here that I took down here one time for DoorDash. So I recognize, now that I know about it, I kind of recognize the name. So, but watch, when I turn DoorDash back on, they'll probably send me right up here, and that's fine because it's right there. So. It's right here on the end, I think.
Drop off.
It's right here. Okay. Somebody's waiting for it. All right. Is it one of those pickup? Yep. All right. All right. Be right back. Here she is. Truck didn't know if, didn't want me to go back to my vehicle. Okay, so we confirm it, and here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Now, DoorDash, I'm right here, so if you want, you can send me right up here to this Dollar General. I'm right here, so anything we can do to boost up their sales, let's do it. Let's see. So this would take me to Bushway, wouldn't it? I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a court. I can't go down there. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, we'll go this way. Yeah, there's a frequent customer down here that that I deliver. And I'm just about to pass him up right now. Orders all the time. Maybe he'll order tonight. We'll see. Now's the time, DoorDash. If you want me to shop here, now's the time to tell me. I'm right here. So now that's $18. Added to 68, that's 86. So come on. It's not 6 yet, but still need to get going here. It dropped 1 degree. It's now 53 degrees. It's just unusual to be at 50s at this time of year. Real unusual. Okay, we'll do the number thing again here. We'll go down towards there. Since Aldi's over there, maybe I'll get one of those. I could use one of those right now. Let's at least get past the 100 now. I'm still laughing at that though, $3. Well, I took it, so let's do a little payback, Uber. Let's do it. Plus, they give you more points if you take orders like that too. I don't know why they'd give you more points just because you take a lowball offer like that, but you know, that's another thing too. I don't know what it is, but you know, they send the you hear that noise, but yet I don't get the match signal on it. I don't know if there's a glitch in the system that doesn't let me do it or what. That's one of the reasons why I had to a couple times force stop it and do all that. I'm still not getting that match stuff because I'd love to be able to match it, but you know, I'm getting the signal for it, but I'm not able to do it. So I might have to look into that, because I'd like to be able to match some if I have the opportunity, and if it's not going to give me that, then that might be something to look into. Oh, that's all right though. Oh, another Tuesday night. Yep. Some Tuesdays it's either feast or famine. Some Tuesdays I've done well, and others they've been like this. But it's still early yet, though. We still got 2 hours. Anything can happen in 2 hours. Okay, so I'm right here by the Aldi. Let's do something here. I mean, I could use one of these right now. I'm wondering maybe if the warmer weather is kind of is getting people out instead of ordering out. I wonder if that might be playing a role too. And think about that. Yay, there's Blind Carpenter. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Yeah. we'll sit over here again. That was where I got my Aldi orders. I mean, my Jimmy John's order. So we'll just sit over here again, try this again. Might get something. We at least want to break the 100 mark soon. $14 to do it. Okay. Oh, they just said I got my $3. Yay. I guess that was all base pay. Maybe they sent it to me. Maybe it was $3 because it was all base pay because everybody kept turning it down. And I didn't, so. Oh, well, whether they tipped or they didn't tip and it was all base pay, I mean, it's all good. I just went ahead and took it just to break the ice and give Uber something to do. So. Getting close to 6. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Let's do something. Dirty stack something. Let's put some excitement in this. Let's. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to try to match it. Finally, I got one. Nope, somebody beat me to it. Oh, well. It was a good order, but I just thought I'd try it. Because you're about to just drink it. Yep. Well, I mean, I got the offer. And finally, they gave me the, yeah, somebody beat me to it, but that's okay. I mean, it wasn't a bad offer at all. It was $5 going 2.2 miles. So, I mean, I can see anybody wanting to take that. So. Come on, Uber, you owe me one. Hey, at least I tried on that. You got to give me an effort for trying. I mean, my daughter did give me a Starbucks for Christmas, so I got $25 I can use anytime. I haven't used anything yet, but just kind of wait on that. I don't like to use something right away. I kind of like to keep it, for the time when I really would like to use it. And it's not cold enough to use right now, so. All right, someone's got a whip. There's got something in their pocket to give out. Somebody does here. We'll just sit here for a few minutes and then we'll head back the other direction. All right, come on now. Let's do something. All right, we'll try this. just pause it for a minute on DoorDash. Maybe Uber will give me something by that time's done. I mean, I kind of would like to have the orders I had this morning. I mean, even though they were a little bit of trips, I was getting $11, $8, $12. I had those this morning. I'd like to get those again. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and move. Turn one of those down because an apartment code, nobody knows the gate code. Oh yeah, I hate those gate codes. Yeah. Yeah, there's one place like that in Franklin where you have to use a gate code, and if they don't give it to you, then then you have to leave it at the gate. That's why if I see that street name, I don't ever go there, because they never give you the gate code. They don't want to give it to you. Yeah, that happened to Chuck one time. He had a big grocery order for somebody, and he had to sit at the gate and wait. And I still have that. Baby girl's awake. Oh, okay. But yeah, he had to sit at the gate and wait or something like that, and it was a Spark order, and waited for the gate code, called, texted several times, nobody got to the gate to let him in or anything, and after like 15 minutes of waiting with nothing, he had to call support and tell them that there was no gate, and the customer refused to answer or give a text to say what the gate code was, and that was just a waste of time, and had to take the stuff back to the store. And that's crazy when you have to do something like that, all because somebody doesn't want to give a code. Because what he had to do, the thing that got him so upset about it was the fact that you got to take it to the store, then you got to wait for someone to come out and scan all that stuff, and then take it back and do all that again. That would be very aggravating. All right. Boy, somebody's in a hurry to do something. Sounds like. Okay, it's about to turn 6. Come on now, let's get some orders here. I mean, let's do something. There's 2 of you. Somebody's got to make some noise. Let's do it here. Somebody's got to do it. When I say welcome in to all the 12 of you, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And getting off to, it started out pretty good, but we've only made $18 since we've been out, since a quarter till quarter is 5. So it's been an hour and 15 minutes. So let's look like it's starting off to get to a pretty good, promising start. But now as we're getting into the dash, it's definitely slowed down a little bit. but hopefully for not too long. You got to break the 100 at some point. This 86 is not going to get it done. I mean, they need 100. They would need 100 to at least tie Ohio State. 186. That's what Ohio State has. Is 186. 186. But at least break 100 at least soon. I mean, come on now. Because right now we got an hour and 45 minutes. Let's see. It says here Taco Bell is right. I'm right across the way. Got a good cluster right here. The only thing that isn't open is the sushi and ramen place. They're closed today because it's Tuesday. It's their day off. Other than that, everything else hopefully here is available. Well, oh, over to Taco Bell. Okay, $6.
Drive south.
All right. Well, somebody broke the ice. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Took a little longer than I wanted, but all right. January slowdown. And it's sure looking like it. Oh, that's not that far. Kind of where I was before. Here, let me go ahead and put this back in. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and take this. It's not that far. It's kind of the same area where I was before, so it's not too bad. But let's yeah, I think Kaylee's right. It says everybody is pretty much spent out on holiday shopping and stuff, and just yeah, they're getting ready for what they're doing in April. So that's possibly what's going on. So I mean, it's all good. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, it does slow down in January. I've noticed that, and then of course it picks up a little bit in February. But yeah, I've just got to go through these slow times. I mean, I just remember the last Sunday I did it was bad. So yeah, Sunday's usually one of my better days, but that last Sunday was not. Still have yet to have a dirty stack too.
South on Progress Parkway for 1 mile.
Going right back to the neighborhood we were just in. Only it's darker now than it was back then. Clean that off a little bit. There we go. It's a little better. See a lot more joggers and bike riders. Yeah, I think everybody's taking advantage of this warmer weather too. Because it's quite unusual for this time of year.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto McKay Road. Turn right onto McKay Road.
Okay.
In 600 feet,
Yeah, the
turn
windows
right
look a
onto
little
Twin
bit
Lakes
better than they
Boulevard.
did before, but
Turn right onto Twin Lakes Boulevard. In a quarter mile, turn left.
so DoorDash, I'm up here again too, so I can give me one of these Dollar Generals if you have to. One thing I don't like about this neighborhood is when it gets darker out, it's hard to see the building numbers.
Turn left. In 900 feet, turn left.
Because the building numbers are right here on the outside, but it's hard to see them if you don't have a light shining on them.
Turn left. Then 1725 Richmond Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
Okay, so it's that. So it is this one, but it's on that side. And yeah, okay.
1725 Richmond Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the right.
All right, it's right over here. All right, drop this off. Be right back. Okay, so they gave me an extra $1 for that one. So now we have 25 to 68. That's 93. So we still need 7 to even break 100. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, and it's a January slowdown. Yeah, it is a little disappointing to say the least. But when DoorDash wasn't as saturated, I remember like maybe a couple of years ago when I was dashing, in Franklin and Columbus, it wasn't so bad during January, and sometimes. I mean, it wasn't at all this slow. I mean, it was slower than normal, but it wasn't this slow. Usually there's more traffic when you're on this road too than there normally is. I just think people don't really want to get out too much right now, or do much of anything, because they're basically shopped out, or they're pretty much are starting to save their money since they spent so much last month. All right, well, we basically got an hour and 18 minutes. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit slower than than I'd hoped. I mean, first of all, it's Tuesday. That's bad enough. And then you got it January, and like I said, I've only had one order from Uber tonight, and it was a bad one. It was $3. Other than that, I haven't heard a peep out of Uber basically the whole day. I didn't even want to take the Uber that I got, but I had to do something. I had to at least give them some airtime, do something with it, even though it was $3. All right, we'll go down here and see maybe if we might get something down here or pass by Aldi. There's still plenty of time for that. $93 right now. Hey, Fran. Yeah, it's pretty slow. They're at $93 right now. So we need 7 just to even break 100, and we got till 7:45. So we still got. There's still a little bit of time left, but I only had one Uber order. Just one. It was bad. It was $3, and it was all base pay too. So. I had to at least do one Uber. I had to, even though it was bad, I still had to do one. At least to try to show them that, hey, I'm, willing to do one offer anyway. Yeah. It wasn't very far, but it was still the concept. It's like, hadn't heard from Uber all day, and it's almost like I had to turn it off, turn it on a couple times, and just to see if we could at least get it to do something. And it's almost like they were saying, oh, so you want an order? Okay, well, here's one. It's almost like a slap in the face type of order. That's kind of what it felt like, but yeah, sometimes they give you more if you take their garbage. Well, yeah, but but even so, even though I took that one, I still haven't heard from him again. So, I don't know. It would be nice to have, to get a DoorDash and then Uber, it would be nice to do that, but I didn't, sit over here by Denny's again. At least I've heard from Uber sitting over here, so maybe I'll get one. Applebee's isn't even busy tonight. Usually they're busier on Tuesday night, but they're not tonight. So, all right, we'll just sit over here to see what we might get. All right. Yeah, the first Uber I had was the $3. Then they tried to send me a match, and somebody got that before I could get it. Yeah, no tip is the real slap. Like the customer can't even give you $1. No, it was all base pay. Ah, something. Okay. Well, that's going to give you 100. That's $7. 6 miles. I don't like that, but at least it breaks 100. I mean, at least they had that going for them, is, breaking 100. So, I mean, it's exactly 100, but
Boulevard, then turn right. Turn right onto State Road 44.
like I said, I do not like the $6, but I will take the order. Tier 100. Yeah. I don't know, really, honestly, in this contest, I don't know if it's really a good idea. I mean, last place is not something to cheer about, Fran.
In a quarter mile, turn
Well,
left.
100 is 100. Yeah, it is. Especially for a Tuesday, but, I mean, they kind of had to work to get it.
Drive southeast.
Usually 100 comes easier than when it's come today. Now would be the time, after I pick this up, now would be the time, when I'm on my way to dropping it off, now would be the time for Uber to say something and have a dirty stack. That would be the time. I mean, not yet. Yeah. Not yet. Yeah. Well, I mean, and don't forget, friend, there's still 3 teams to go, so you guys aren't out of it yet. Yeah. Michigan thought they were out of it, but USC kind of helped them out to tie, so you never know. You just never know. And we still got time, so you still got over an hour while I go pick this up. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I don't know exactly where this order is going, but I'm going to take my chances on this. So, I have a feeling I'm going up that way, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, so it's a $13 order. I have to go to Fairland to pick it up. I think I'm going up that way, though. So, all right, so here we'll go ahead and do that. We have no receipts. I'm going to pick this up. You pay your money, you take your chances. Yep. It's not, you see, don't, we can't really say that yet, Fran, but it's a possibility. I just got to find out where we're going first. Doesn't look like I'm going anywhere towards there. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. We'll see. I got to find out exactly where I'm going here to see if it might work out. But I would have to go all the way up there. But from the looks of things, it doesn't look like it's going to take shape. Because from where I'm going here with this DoorDash, I don't know. So I might be able to work something out. I don't know. I mean, it's like you say, you pay your money, you take your chances. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You just got to try, though. I mean, if you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So that's kind of what we got to do here.
Drive south, then turn right. Turn left onto Progress Parkway.
Man, I didn't need that car to turn there. Well, we'll see, though. Might work. Well, I don't know. I just got to find out exactly where I'm going with this.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
And if Uber takes it, they take it. But, I mean, like I said, I still have a really good cancellation rate right now. It's only at 2%. It would be at 3%. But, hey, I had to at least try. Because Uber's going to see that I'm not going really anywhere towards there. They'd probably think, why aren't you going on the interstate? And because that'd be a lot faster to get up there. But of course, that's way up in Fairland too. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how Uber's going to. And plus, even if I did go up there now, chances are that pizza's not even going to be ready anyway. So, I don't know. But I kind of not the way it's looking. I'm not sure about it though. But I mean, like I said, you just it only counts if you're successful with it. With the slower traffic up here, I don't know. But it could work out. I mean, the other thing I could have done was unassign this and go and take that one, but that really wouldn't be fair either, because I already lost an acceptance. I already lost
In a quarter mile, turn right onto McKay Road.
a completion rate earlier today on account of that stuff. I didn't want to have to do that unnecessarily. So, but that was not the right time for Uber to send that to me. They should have sent that to me before I got
right
this.
onto McKay Road.
but we still don't know yet, so.
Continue for 2 miles.
Silly Uber. Yeah. Because I still got to drive all the way down to get on the highway. I don't think it's going to work out, Fran. I really don't think it is. Because it's kind of going out of the way. Yeah, in order for a dirty stack to count, it has to be successful, and the way this is looking right now, it's quite doubtful. But the DoorDash has to take take the first dibs, though, because it's all orders accepted. I'm surprised they haven't given me the first warning yet. Because I know they probably are figuring, why did I not get on the highway to go up there? Are they, somebody's got some issues going on there, over there. Oh, they're stuck there. Just happy to be here. Yeah, I mean, it's good to do this. I mean, like I said, we are breaking 100, and see what that would do. I mean, even if I was able to take that would be 113, but still not enough to catch anybody. But you never know. Even if they do take it, there might be something, DoorDash might have something. I'm going to leave DoorDash on just in case. I hate to have to cancel, that they end up canceling it on me, but that's, you gotta do what you gotta do.
In a quarter mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto West McKay Road.
And even if you take the chance and you end up missing, hey, you at least took the chance. I mean, it's like they say, no risks, no goodies, stuff like that. Yeah. That's usually what it. All right.
Continue for a half mile.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised that I have not heard the first warning yet. Because see, I don't want to be honest, I really don't want to drive all the way up there and find it was already taken. I don't want to do that either, because then that's lost time. Because I'm going the complete opposite direction once I get down here.
left onto South Miller Avenue. Turn left onto South Miller Avenue.
Yeah, it's going on down here. It's only 3 minutes away. It's not that far, but I still have a ways to go to get up there.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
What's going on here? I'm sure that Uber's probably saying right now, where are you going? Well, I don't know. Because I'm going completely the opposite way. Food isn't ready. They probably don't care. Well, yeah, but see, that's the thing. If I'm going the opposite way, see, the customer might not care, but Uber, if they see that I'm going absolutely the opposite direction, I know they're going to say something. At least at some point they are. Because this happened to me one time when I had an order. I was taking an order to St. Paul with DoorDash, and I ended up getting another order. That I was going to that McDonald's up there in St. Paul to go, to go pick up to a customer that was there in St. Paul. And I was like 30 seconds from getting to that McDonald's there that Uber just took it away. Right there, I had 30 seconds left, and they took it. But I know they're seeing that I'm going the opposite way, from where I need to go, because I got to get on the highway. Well, the highway's all the way down to the other side. So yeah, I'm surprised they haven't sent anything yet.
West 250 South.
And sometimes they'll just take it and not say anything. I've had that happen too.
Turn left onto West 250 South.
Yeah, I tend to come down this way, on the end of dashes all the time, whether it's here or on down that way. So
in 600 feet, 1,651 West 250 South, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA will be on the right.
Okay.
1,651 West 250
Right here where this
South,
tree is.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA is on the right.
Yeah, I've had this person before. Yeah, I've had this customer before. They've got a rough driveway. All right. Be right back. Yeah, they already took it. Yeah, they took it. I was going the complete opposite way, That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to do the dirty stack right there in front of Maverick, but yeah, I took my chance. But yeah, I was way too far away from the restaurant, going way too far. I mean, but you pay your money, you take your chances, and I clicked on there to see if I was still going, and yep, they already took it. So, oh well. Because I mean, I was 21 minutes away, according to what it was. I was 21 minutes away from the restaurant, from here, and that's probably why they took it. Because I'm all the way down here, and I have to get on the highway all the way down there. That's the reason why it'll come back 10. It might, but I'm not mad at him, and I'm not giving him a T or anything because it was me. I didn't want to take the chance, so. Yeah. Yeah. You had jury duty today. Didn't get picked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the last couple of times that I had I didn't get picked either because of, some things that I didn't, I say one time that I got picked, there was something, that I said something that, after I said something, then, they took everybody out of the room and, they called the jury up, they called the jury up to have a meeting. And then finally, when they came back, the judge just flat out looked at me and said, "You are free to leave, sir." And I went, okay. I don't think they liked what I said. So, yeah, he just flat out looked straight at me and said, "You're free to leave." And I said, okay, that's fine. I can see that maybe with Goose, maybe, but not you. But yeah, that was quite funny. That they brought everybody back in the room. The judge just looked right at me and just said, "You're free to leave, sir." It's like, okay. I was like, you just didn't like what I said. Then that's all right. Because I think what I said was, they asked a question. And I guess they asked it the wrong way or something like that, and it made me say something a different way, and that's why they didn't, that's why they said what they said. Yeah. The guy on YouTube, Nick. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. The Dashing Maverick. Yet love it. Yeah, I miss your live streams, Maverick. I know that you're kind of like Chuck right now, kind of on a little hiatus type of thing, and I get it. I mean, you guys got old for you guys after a while. I get it. Man, I hated to see my cancellation go from 2 to 3 on Uber, but I was way too far. There is just no way, and they saw that, and I said, "Where are you?" It's almost like when they sent that first one. I didn't hear the bell, but they just had already taken it. They were probably looking at me. It's like, where in the world? Where are you going? You're not even going anywhere close to the restaurant. So that's probably why they just, flat out just took it and didn't even tell me. They've done that to me before. And plus, I didn't want to drive all the way up there anyway and find that the order's not there, because that's a long way. So I'm kind of glad that they did take it. I think that was a blessing that they took it. Well, it's not quite 7 yet, and we still got 45 minutes, so somebody's got to do something here. Maybe that time will be made up. You just never know. I guess that's what I'm hoping. Darth Vader variant. Okay, well, I don't know what they said, but anyway. You did a Dollar General? Oh, I haven't gotten an order yet. No. No, I'm right now sitting right exactly at $100. Yeah. Right exactly at $100 with the with between the Uber and the DoorDash. $3 plus 97 DoorDash, that's 100. So, to say the least, they would need $27 in the next 45 minutes to at least tie the last place teams. To say the least. I mean, I've seen it happen before, though, so. I remember last year, there was like 30 minutes left or something. Roy's here? Okay. Yeah, we got the group here. All right. But yeah, I remember though, I said last year, let's see, before Northwestern went last year, Nebraska had the lead. And Rutgers was going. And they needed $21 to try to get the lead. And it was around this time. And lo and behold, they had it was $21 exactly, and it was two pizza orders from two Papa John's orders. It was a stacked Papa John's, but it totaled $21 between the two. So, and that's one thing I'm going to do is going down here is to try to see maybe if we can get down here by some pizza places here, because that might be the one that could be the game changer. Yeah, Roy, welcome in. Yeah, you said that you either need to join or be banned, and I was there. So even though I was dashing, I was there. So oh man, I hate to do that to Uber. That was just, but see, the thing is, I didn't know exactly where I was going on that DoorDash though, because I thought if I was getting on the highway to go up to one of those apartments up there, that would have worked out just easily, because I could have dropped it off at the apartment, got back on the interstate, and went back up there. Then it would have worked. But because I couldn't do that, then that really messed me up. So I was going the exact opposite way. If I would have known I was going the exact opposite way, I would have had to turn that down. I mean, it wasn't that bad an order. I would have liked that $13. That would have, at least brought him up a little bit closer, but just didn't work. It's just one of those dashes to where, the dirty stack wasn't successful. So But at least you had to make an effort. At least try. Oh well. Okay, we gotta go to where the pizza places are, so maybe we can get one. Stack order something. You're gonna threaten a ban, you should probably plan a better live stream. It wasn't a bad live stream. Yeah. There's dog barking a little bit. That's why I commented that. I thought, I said get 1,000 views for dog videos, dogs barking, I said, yeah, that's 100,000. Yeah, that's why I said that. Because I know that gets annoying to you when your dog barks in there, while you're doing a live stream. That's why I commented that. I thought I would say that before Luke did. Say 100,000 views for a new puppy making noise in the background. Whose live stream was full today? Oh man. Well, 40 minutes. I need $27.40 to say the least. Can they tie Michigan and their rival for their in the last 40 minutes? Is that possible? They would need at least two orders totaling $27. It says the average wait is 2 to 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, let me try this. Okay. Okay. So I probably had to do that because they took that, maybe they were going to penalize me. So I just decided to go ahead and try that. So, I mean, one Uber order isn't going to get it done. And it was a bad one at that. Usually Uber's the one that makes the game changer when DoorDash is slow like this, but Uber's been very, very, very disappointing today, to say the least. And just one order, and then they finally give me one, but they give it to me at the wrong time. Then they take it. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and drive around You can see maybe if I can see. One of the reasons why I'm here is because the pizza's over there. And then I've got another little cluster right here. But we're going to sit here for a few minutes and then I'll go try over there. Because I'm going to drive by Aldi maybe just one time to see if that might... Your red card declined for the very first time? Was it on their part or was it... Because I had that happen one time. And, it did decline. And what happened was I had to put everything back in the cart and then push it over to the side so I could let others do it, and then get a hold of support and ask them why the red card was declined. Well, $7 for
Drive
wings,
south.
etc.
Turn.
All right, well. Okay. Yep. DoorDash. Yeah, I figured that because they did that to me once, and I talked to support, and I said that I hit the buttons and all that stuff, and then they asked me, then I tell them that I'm there, and they said, they said there's non-sufficient funds in there. We forgot to put the monies on before we sent you the order. And okay. Yeah. I mean, I hit the buttons and all. Then they said so they had to, so they had to put the funds on. Then I had to stand back in line and then go through all that again. Yeah, they admitted that they forgot to do that. So that's probably what happened to you. You have a green card you made yourself. It always gets declined. Oh, Maverick. Yeah. Okay. Now, Uber. It's time for you to make amends. Here's what you need to do. I picked this up, and I'm almost there. You need to send me a 20. You send me a 20. We would have a 3-way tie, and it would be a good one because rivals would be going against one another. Let's see, need a red card. Always had a QR code. Oh, okay. Well, in some places, maybe it is just a QR code. Now, I know some CVS's use a QR code, and Sally's Beauty uses a QR code. I mean, you can't do anything in Sally's without a QR code, so, yeah. I don't get very many Sally orders, but I mean, every time I do, then, they have a QR code that they use, so that's a completely different thing. I'm still waiting on my physical card from DoorDash on the red card end. Oh. Who's Sally? Sally D's Reality. Yeah. Sally D's Reality. Yep. She in here? Yeah. All right. We're going here to wings, etc. Let these guys through. Most likely this order's not ready anyway, so wings, etc. takes forever. I mean, they just do. Sometimes they take forever in here. All right. Hopefully not today, though. All right. Okay. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it's good that it didn't. All right. Not too far from here, so that could be in their favor. We'll see. Should have made that video, huh? Some good news video. I'll tell you what, Roy. I mean, you stay with the current stuff, you will get a bunch of views. I mean, I will say, your channel has thrived recently, so you're obviously doing something right. I mean, it's not taking DoorDash, Grubhub, and Stark videos for you to, to get views anymore. Those, you're doing pretty good right now, just like it is. You're getting a bunch of views. That's what it takes. Keep your channel going that way. All right. Man, they had to come right at that last second there. I think I can make this. Yep, I can. All right.
Drive south on Progress Parkway for 2 miles.
All right, friend. I'll get that as soon as I get up here. I certainly appreciate it. Yeah, we need to drop this off. We'll still have some time because it's not that far up here. It's like the second time I've delivered in this neighborhood tonight, so. Got 25 minutes to go. Yeah, we've seen a lot of this road tonight. I had like 2 orders if I turn right going straight down over there. Then I came up here to take that last order going all the way down the road. And then a couple times going up here to this neighborhood I'm going to.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Blue Bonnet Place. Astor Drive. Then turn right.
Okay.
Turn right onto Buttercup Lane. Then 1448 Buttercup Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA will be on the right. 1448 Buttercup Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA is on the right.
Alright. Alright. Alright, I'll drop this off real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. You need $20. $20. $20 in 22 minutes. Yep. It's probably going to take a stack order to do it, but it happened last year at the last minute. Plus, Uber has also been known to give last minute $20 orders too. So, they did that. They did that during the Oregon Dash. All right, $20. We need $20. So I'm going to go where the good money might be. I mean, we had a miraculous shot the other night, with the Illinois-Indiana Dash. I mean, like I said, I've seen some last-minute heroics happen before. And that's usually the case with, with this conference. A lot of last-minute stuff happens and makes it all exciting. We still got to pick who the next team is going to be, and that will most likely be Sunday, because I got to go to my work the next 3 days. Okay. If there was any time for a combination of $20 with a dirty stack, it's right now. Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday at the W2. Yep, that's where I'll be. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday is at the W2. And the way things have been going over there lately, I don't really have much time to do much of anything. I mean, I try to get on lives if I can, but it's just been really bad there lately. I mean, they can't really afford to waste any more time holding off on doing this rebuild stuff, because it really needs to be done now, because it just seems to be getting worse every day. I mean, they can't afford to keep shutting lines down because of the same stuff that keeps happening. Oh boy.
Drive north on Progress Parkway, then turn left.
We got a $3 Pizza Hut order. Three. You get a pizza order, but it's $3. Oh, geez. Yeah, $3. That's it. It's almost like the Uber slap in the face. You know, that's what it is. $3. I don't know. I never understand these apps and, why they do the things they do. But, yeah, $3. Going 4 miles. Got an idea where I think it's going, too. Because usually at the end of the night, where do I usually end up going? Those apartments. And I'm sure this is no exception. Yeah, $3, 4 miles. I bet anything it's those apartments up north. It's got to be. Yeah, or trailer park, yeah. But 4 miles, it's gotta be those apartments up there. It has to be. It's gotta be. Because I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm either there or I'm at that place where I had to cut where the Uber was taken from me. So yeah, I'm either one of those places. Okay, let's go pick up our $3. All right, be right back. And of course, it takes forever too. So, all right. Oh well. All right. Well, Dean called it trailer park. Hale Road Trailer Park. Yep, of course. Dean called it. Yep, good old trailer park. Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable. Yep, Dean called it. So, let's see, they would have needed 20, so yeah, 10, yeah, let's see, 17, so yeah, they would, yep, $110. Yep, $110. But we can't give up yet, though, because there's still 3 teams to go. And if it's slow like this, who knows? But it had to be that trailer park, of course. Looking good in last place. Yeah, but like I said, Fran, there's still 3 teams to go. So, it just happened to be A Tuesday, B January. Only one peep out of Uber, basically. Well, I mean, there was another one, but they took it because, even if you would have got that, even if you kept that 13, you still would have been $4 short. So. But we're going to draw the next team, and Sunday we'll see what happens. And this past Sunday, this last Sunday that I did it, yeah, it's just weird. Oh, this trailer park. Oh. Yeah, it's all the way down to the end, too. And I know exactly where this one is. Man. Well, all I can say is you win some, you lose some too. You take your chances. Today was just one of those days. I mean, just weird, especially with that one Pizza Hut order that I had. I got $15 for a catering order that I didn't even have to do anything. Because they considered it undeliverable for the fact that the merchant was not going to start the order. So that's just, it just seems like anymore things are just so weird today. I mean, it almost makes you, think about John Lennon's song, Nobody Told Me. Yeah. Especially the part where he says, strange days indeed, mostly peculiar, mama. Something like that. Yeah. Certainly have been some strange days, I'll say that. So you can say that again. Yep. Yeah, it was one of his big hits, so obviously a big hit for a reason. Like I said, nobody told me there would be days like these. Yep. Unreal, Vosh. Hey, welcome in. Certainly appreciate it. Yeah, coming in on a real strange, not the best day today. Just one of those that, let's see. I didn't pass it up, did I? I don't think I did, or did I? Yeah, that street comes up so quickly. Or no, it's right here. Yeah, St. Joseph on one side and Hale on the other. That's right. Okay. All right. Didn't think I got there yet, but okay. I got to go all the way down here to the end. Your day gets better. I said, yeah, well, the dash is going to end here because the time's already ran out. But I mean, even if I leave it on and I was still to get something, I mean, there was a T call today, so I mean, I could do that. Let's see, is this down here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is where it goes to that last number. Okay, yeah. So even if I left DoorDash on, like I said, there was a T called, so that, there can be a little extra. Is it all the way down here, or is it? Just trying to remember exactly where it is. Or is it down that way? I think it's all the way down this way. Yeah, it is. It's down here. That's what I thought. Down here near the end, I believe. It's just I don't like the fact that there's no number, that you can't see the numbers very well. Hold on here. I'm gonna turn on get my flashlight out here. Yep, it is an X2. That's what I thought. Knew it was down here. I just had to find out exactly where. This one down here, yep. Okay. I knew it. Okay, here. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so we round that up to 40. And yeah, we round that up to 40. So 40 plus 42 is 82, and 3. Yep, we're exactly at $108. $108 if you round it up. So $108. But like I said, you know, until I get back to where I need to be, I am going to leave it on because, like I said, there was a T. So I can use that extra time driving back because it's not quite 8 o'clock yet. So, yeah. And there could have easily been a second T, but I didn't give them because they paid me the $15. But that would have, if they didn't pay me for that $15, there would have been a second T. So, but because there was one, I'm going to go ahead and leave it. So, yeah. Because technically, according to DoorDash, the dash doesn't end until 8, according to them. So we still have a little bit of time if I get back. And like I said, until I get where I need to be, if I get something else and it does equal, then it will still count because of the T. So, yeah. So yeah, 108. So like I said, it was 89 cents. So I rounded it up because that's the way you do it now. If it's higher than 50 cents, you round it up. So, and it was. So. All right, I'm gonna go back this way. But we still got 3 teams to go. We still got 3 teams left. So one will be Sunday and maybe next Thursday and Friday, and then we'll have the head-to-heads go on. So, and then the playoffs start. Of all the 8 that are left, of the 18 that are left, you know, after all the head-to-heads and everything, the last 8 standing, the Elite 8, and they will be seeded as such, and it will be head-to-head competition. But it won't be in Rushville, it will be somewhere else. You were doing it just a little bit differently this year than we did last year because I kind of like the head-to-head. You're doing it like a regular seed, where like, you know, the number 1 seed goes against the 8 and so on and so forth. You know, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, that kind of thing. It's going to be like that. So there's still time, even though, say, tiebreakers are in the order last of. Yes. Yeah. Well, the reason is because you have to go from last to first. That's how it works. Because it's like this, Dean. I mean, and this is what happened with, you know, with Minnesota last year. I mean, Minnesota had 112, and you know, they were one behind UCLA, but Minnesota got tied like 2 or 3 times, and that's how they became the runner-up team. I mean, the slate was wiped clean from you know, on the last one. So if you get tied more than once, you know, then you keep going. But then again, this year it's head-to-head. So head-to-head, that's a tournament in itself. So it's like if you win the head-to-head, you know, then and you're in the Elite 8, then you get to draw from a bag, as to how much extra time you're going to get. Like you'll draw, like you'll either get you'll get an extra 15 minutes, an extra 30 minutes, an extra 45 minutes, or an extra hour, something like that. That's how we're going to do that. That's the head-to-head competition. And it's going to be the same thing in the Elite Eight too. So Illinois got to go. Oh yeah, Illinois is a fantastic team. Okay. Not that it's going to mean anything, but it is. I mean, it's. Let's see. Is this where I think it is? Hold on. Wait a minute. Of course, it's Miller Avenue. Okay. Well, I mean, it is before 8, and because of the T, we're going to go ahead and take it. Kind of wish they would have given it to me. So, yeah, it's $5. So now that's 113. I mean, any little extra kind of helps, So that's why we're going to go ahead and take that. So instead of it being 108, we now have 113. So that at least gives them some chance to get tied by one of those other 3 teams if it's slow like this. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and take it. It's only 2 miles. We'll just go ahead and take it, and it'll be all right. Oh, yeah, Illinois got a great chance, but again, they're tied with Indiana, though, too. So, yeah, that's head-to-head competition between the two of them. We also have Rutgers against Oregon, so we got that also. But the first head-to-head is going to be Michigan and USC. The second one's going to be Northwestern and Michigan State. And the third one is Rutgers and Oregon. And the last one, of course, will be Illinois and Indiana. But we got to see what happens with the others, too. So, still got 3 teams to go. So, I mean, it's not, as Keith Jackson would say, just because it looks like it does, we can say this contest is not over. So, yeah. So I just went on ahead and decided this has been a wild term. Oh, it has. Oh, I know it has. Yeah. I mean, who would have thought that the last place teams would end up tying one another? I mean, that was crazy. Then, of course, Illinois and Indiana, that's crazy. And yeah, I mean, just some real weird stuff. But yeah, I just went on ahead and gave this, because it was a T. So this will definitely finish it up. So yeah, I'll just park over here, I guess. All right. No, but I don't think we've seen, I mean, it'll get even more wild, I think, as we go on the head-to-head competition. So, yeah, all right. Let's see, only 5 things. Oh, it's stuff I can carry with my hand. All right, I'll be right back. You know, it's too bad that we can't play copyright music here, because the perfect song is on in there right now that would be perfect for Fran to hear because of how this turned out. Especially with what Uber did. Hey, what's going on, Sonny? Fran, the perfect song was playing in there, and it's too bad that I couldn't be in there and listen to it. Yeah, Tom Petty's "Don't Do Me Like That." Like Uber, don't do me like that. You know, see, don't put me in last place. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah. Tom Petty, don't do me like that. Yep. That's absolutely perfect. Yep. Could have basically heard that all night. I said, Uber, say, don't do me like that. Yeah. Okay, how are they going to tell me to get there? Yeah.
Drive southeast, then turn left onto Miller Avenue.
Yeah, I figured it was going to make me go that way. Okay, well, whatever. Yep. I mean, I think even Dean would agree with that song. Okay, they're turning down there. Okay. All right. Theme song for all drivers who do the apps. Yeah. I mean, I go in there and and I hear that and I'm like,
turn right onto Colescott Street. Stay right.
I said, this is the theme of the day. Yeah. I mean, I'm going out here with $113 and it's like, yeah.
Continue for a half mile.
Has it been like that all day? Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could have played that for Uber all day. Don't do me like that. The only Uber I had today, that was the $3, and the other one they took from me. But I mean, I had to take my chance on that. I mean, I just didn't know that I was going the complete opposite way. I had no idea. So slow there too. Oh. Well, I guess I don't feel so bad, but still, 113. I mean, that's just, yeah, not good.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto South Harrison Street.
And this order is not too far up here, so that's a good thing. Just going to make sure that nobody's turning out because it's hard to see with some of these cars up here.
Turn right onto South Harrison Street.
These are painful tonight. Yeah. Well, and too, of course, it would have been a completely different outcome. But let's just say I even took that I took that $13, dollars plus. You take the 113 to this, and you would have had the 127 right there.
Quarter mile, turn left onto Mildred Street.
But again, had I decided to go ahead and take that, you wouldn't have had some of these other orders. So, yeah, I mean, who knows how that would have turned out? But even so, I mean, that was just. Yeah, I didn't want to have to drive all the way up there and find, anyway.
Onto Mildred Street, then 1104 South Harrison Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
Okay, so it's that first house there. Okay, I think I've had this before. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's this first
1104
house.
South Harrison Street,
Yep,
Shelbyville,
right here.
Indiana 46176. USA is on the right.
All right. I'll go take this up for them. I'll be right back. Okay, it's official. The dash ends with 113. Okay. Well, the funny thing is, I can understand that there is a 13 in dash in Fran's birthday, so. Oh well. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's it's like Keith Jackson said. Just because it looks the way it does right now, it is not over. So there's still 3 teams to go, and we're about to go pick one of those teams here in a few minutes. So. But I will say 113 is certainly better than 107. So, or 108. Yep. Cheer that, I guess. Yes, they post 113. Yep. Yeah, I wish it was better, but unfortunately, it was just one of those days. But again, like I said, it's not over. You're delivering a no-tip order? Yeah, that's not a good thing. Okay. Yeah, I hate those no-tip orders. Well, like I said, that Pizza Hut order I took, I believe, was a no-tip. And then the $3 Uber one was also a no-tip. So, and everybody will say, you'll be saying, see, well, we spent so much. I mean, I said, even though I'm ordering, I really can't afford to give a tip because I spent so much during Christmas. And it's like, well, there'll be those that'll say, well, if you can't afford to tip, don't order. Because you really can't afford to order too. You see, I think that was Pedro who said that. Yeah. He said, if you can't afford to tip, then why are you even ordering? Yeah. Because apparently if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to order either. So, and it does make sense. But, people will do what they want to do. Let's see, not too long I accepted the guy messaged me saying, sorry about the tip. This is actually my usual customer. Oh. Well, case in point right there. Well, let's just go see who goes next. There's still 3 teams to go. We still have each of the cats has 1 team still left to go. Yeah, a little one still has Minnesota to go, and Tiger has Maryland to go, and then Little Tiny still has Iowa to go. So one of those 3 will be picked. So which one will it be? She thinks Little Tiny did there. Well, like I said, but also, Fran, don't forget that it's also the cat totals too. So there's that also. So there's still they're still drawing for that as well. So right now, I think Little Tiny has the even though UCLA posted that 113, I still think Little Tiny's team still has the lead because Purdue is, Purdue and Illinois are really high up there. So I think, yeah, that's, at least doing roadie orders and customer nieces. Yeah, well, roadie, I haven't done roadie. I don't know how good roadie would be here. I mean, I think roadie would be really good in places like Greenfield or, Columbus or Franklin, places like that where it's a lot bigger than this town is. This town is I don't think roadie would be that good here. I don't think. But all right, we're gonna go in and draw the team and see who. All right. Mark's got booted out. Okay. You got to be careful with that. Careful with what you say here, because those in blue will, they'll remove you. You got to be careful with what you say, guys. It's a family-friendly channel. So, all right. Well, we're here. I'm going to get this going here. We'll pick this team. Who's the next team to go? We'll see here. All right. I think I got the yellows already in here, do I? Should only be 3 left, so, yep. Make sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yep. Only 3 teams left, so let's see who's going to get it. Who are we going to pick here? All right, I got one. Let's see who it is. I had a feeling on this one. Iowa. So Iowa's next. That'll finish Little Tiny. Fran kind of called that because she put Little Tiny up there. So she figured Little Tiny will finish first. Iowa's Little Tiny. So that's the last of Little Tiny's team is Iowa. So that's what we will do, come on Sunday. So, and we all know who's associated with Iowa. That's with the Indiana team right now. And that's Caitlin Clark. So, yep. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to end this here tonight. And sorry, Fran, it could have been a little bit better. But remember, you're not done yet. We still got 3 teams to go. Iowa goes Sunday. And then we still got Minnesota and Maryland to go. So, anyway, until Sunday, guys, I will see you all in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.